Twist.io.
Hello scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today to share my For the Love of Homemade Kits kit. So I am sick, if you cannot tell by my voice. I might just show you everything and not even worry about an explanation. It kind of depends on how I feel in a few minutes. But so first off, I wanted to start with I will put in the recipe list that Hannah and I both used, as well as the inspiration piece that Hannah set up. Let me see if I can bring it up on my phone. Of course, like, I didn't do this before. Why would I? Right? Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Okay, so this is, and like I said, this might not be the best, so I might put in the image here, but we'll just kind of, I'll figure that out as I go. But this is what I'm working with: the embellishments, the alphas, the mixed media, and then the pattern paper. And then this is the mood board that we used. So I am going to first start with the pattern papers, and then I'll move on to the embellishments and mixed media. So for the pattern papers, the first prompt was black and white, and I am probably only going to make a couple of layouts with this kit this month. So I was trying to keep it small, but also I kind of went a little crazy just so that I would have options when I'm making the two layouts that I'm going to make. So first off, I started with black and white, and what I did was I pulled out all of my black and white papers. I had a huge stack of papers, and from when I moved back into, because I lived in an apartment for about a year, and then I moved back home with my fiance and her kids and everything in our home that we bought together almost 2 years ago. I moved back home about, gosh, it was, I think, September, October. And so I hadn't actually unpacked a lot of my scrapbooking papers, and so I just had this like humongous stack. It was like this tall. So luckily I did find all of the papers that I wanted to put in this kit from that stack, which was awesome. And then I just organized them in my cubby holes that I have to the left of my desk right over here. And it was super nice and easy, and I'm glad that I did it that way. So that worked out really well. But anyway, so first off, I found this paper in that stash. This one is a Maggie Holmes Garden Party, and the layout is called Gingham Grove, or the paper is called Gingham Grove. So I picked it for this side. This side doesn't really go along with our kit this month, so I'm just going to try to use this side. I loved the kind of grayish background with the black. I thought it looked really nice. And then I also picked out this kind of geometric black and white paper I thought was really nice. And they're both very different papers, right? So in this kit, and that's what I love about making homemade kits, is you can kind of do whatever you want with the kit. Sorry. I have such a stuffed up nose right now. I apologize for all of the noises that I make in this video. But I wanted to get this done because I got this done. I made this kit on Sunday, and I just have not had any time at all this week besides like work and then family stuff, just regular life going on. And I started getting sick this week, so I just was like, oh my gosh. So today is Friday, and I took the day off, and so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do this video so that I get it done. Because I feel so sick and gross, but I have a minute where I'm like, okay, I can do this. So I'm going to do it. Because who knows what tomorrow's going to bring, right? So those are my black and white papers. Then the next prompt, I believe, is flowers. Yeah, so floral paper. So I have a bunch of floral papers because I absolutely love flowers. So I decided on two. So the first one, I'm not even sure where this one came from. Like, I don't know if it was like just a Michaels brand of paper. I think Hannah and I shared a bunch of those like way back in, gosh, 2020, I think, when she came to visit me. So it might be from that. It might be from something else, but it was in my stash and it's really pretty. It's got like the pinks and the purple kind of, and then the blue that I got from the inspiration piece. And so I really loved this one, so I added this one. So that is one of the florals. Then the other floral I picked also was from my stash, and I really have no idea what collection this is from. I want to say it's probably from a paper pad as well, because it's kind of thin. It's not like super good quality. So I'm thinking that this was probably from a paper pad. But I can't even tell whose style of paper pad it would be from. But anyway, I really liked the colors in this one, the blues and the kind of darker pink. And it really did go along with this floral as well. So then after that, from the inspiration piece, and I'll show you this on my phone. So the inspiration piece had this little card down here at the bottom. And it was just a bunch of paint strokes, right? So I found a rainbow paint stroke in my stash and I was like, oh my God, I have to include that because it's a rainbow paint stash or paintbrush. And that's exactly what was on here. Then also we have a specialty paper, and I couldn't find any specialty papers in my stash that I have in the house. So what I decided to do was also off of that same thing, I have this piece of paper that I made last year, or maybe a couple years ago. I don't really remember. I kind of think it was last year when I was in the apartment, but I could be totally wrong. But I made this using Close to My Heart inks, and all I did was I just took the ink pad and I just went from top to bottom. So I think I had it like this, and I just pushed it along the paper from top to bottom in different colors of pinks and purples and reds. And I really love these colors, and I feel like a lot of them go along with this floral paper. So I was like, this is the perfect specialty paper. I'm going to add it in. And that's also something that I love about using a recipe is you can kind of tweak it to be whatever you want it to be. So I didn't have any specialty papers, but I did have this kind of mixed media type paper. So I'm going to call that my specialty paper. So that's what's kind of fun about making your own homemade kits is you can do whatever the flip you want. And you don't have to follow any guidelines but your own. So that is one of the other papers that I decided on. Then Hannah put down marbled paper, but I don't have any marbled papers that I could find. So what I decided to do was watercolor, because she does have in here watercolor embellishments. And I found this one in my stash. This is Fernwood by Vicki Boutin, and it's called Simple Pleasure. That's the paper this one is. If you want to go find it yourself and make a kit with it, you can do that. But I really loved the watercolor effect that was on this piece of paper, so I thought that was perfect to kind of go along with this mixed media and the flowers. The colors just worked really, really well. Then also on top of that one, because I don't have a marbled, I did find this, and this one is from American Crafts. I'm not sure what collection this is. I want to say it's like an older Maggie Holmes. It kind of does look like an older Maggie Holmes, but it just says American Crafts, The Color of Memories. I probably got this from Joann's or something as one of those single pieces of paper. So yeah, but I really liked this effect that it had going on. Like, it's got like that paint stroke kind of look again. And so I really, really like that. So that's another add-in of my own because I don't have any marbled papers. Then we wanted a paper with writing on it, and this is an old one again, and this is also what I love about doing kits, homemade kits, is you can add in papers that are from like 10 years ago. I think this was from, seriously, 2013 is what it says. I got this in 2013 and I haven't used it. So, and it's a full-on sheet. I actually had 2 of these in my stash. And so I was like, okay, this is definitely going in this kit so that I can use it up. But this is Amy Tangerine +1, and this one is called Pal. That's the name of the paper. And I really don't know if anybody sells this anymore, so I'm not sure that you could find it unless it's in your stash. So... And also, I did really like this little frame, so if I wanted to, I could gut out the middle and then use the frame as an embellishment. I thought that would be kind of fun. Then, we also had hearts as one of the embellishments, and also this is the month of love and everything, so I wanted to bring in a heart paper. And this paper actually goes with... No, it doesn't. I haven't showed you it. It goes with this collection. It's Cocoa Vanilla, and it is the Bohemian Dream collection. And this one is called Gypsy Heart. Again, I'm not sure if this one is sold anymore anywhere. You might be able to find it at like scrapbook.com maybe, or a Cherry on Top, but I'm not really sure. I really liked it for the hearts and the colors as well. Then... let's see, what else? So I think, so I've hit all of the paper, the pattern paper recipes, but because of the embellishments that I picked out, I don't have a lot of embellishments available to me right now. I think they're out in my trailer, and I really didn't feel like going out there and looking through there because it's been like -degrees outside. And so I just decided, I found these 2, what are they? They're 3x4 and embellishment cut apart papers. So this first one is from the same collection. It's Bohemian Dream, and it is Boho Bits is what it's called. And so you could cut up like all of these pieces down here and all of these cards. I think I might fussy cut these flowers out. Maybe I'll fussy cut this out. Like, this one would be a good one to use and fussy cut for embellishments. Also, I did notice that on the back it had hearts on it, and it's a pretty pink color, which pink is one of my favorite colors. And so I thought, oh, if I wanted to use a different color heart background paper, I could use this one too. But honestly, I picked it for all of the embellishments and the extras on this side. Same for this one. This is Maggie Holmes Garden Party, and this one is Happy Day. And, excuse me, I picked this one to use as an embellishment, kind of extras. There is a freaking fly in my room. I have no idea where it came from. Because it's winter. How the hell? Okay, anyway, maybe I'll let it out. I don't know if it'll go out the window though. I think my window is locked too. So anyway, I'll just ignore it. So I thought this one and this tag here kind of went along with that paintbrush stroke and the florals and the florals and the florals. I mean, Maggie Holmes always florals, you know. And then I do love the butterflies as well because I'm a butterfly lover. So those 2 I'm probably, and this one actually had hearts on the back too. So I was thinking maybe I would cut it up and put it in with my embellishments, but at the same time, I think I'm not going to do that because I don't know. I really do like the color of this background, so I might just leave this one and just use it for the background. We'll kind of see, but I'm going to add those into my embellishments, but they're paper, so I decided to show it to you for the paper. Okay, so those are the papers. I'm going to put that one on top. Next, I'm going to show you, let's see, let's do the embellishments since I was just talking about the embellishments. So I didn't, like I said, I don't really have a whole lot of embellishments here in my room with me. So what I did was I actually found an Amy Tangerine. Let's see. This is the border strip for it. Amy Tangerine Brave and Bold. And this paper was called Take Note. And okay, so this paper was called Take Note, and what I did was I just cut all of these pieces out, and these are going to be my embellishments. They have a lot of different colors, and I thought they were perfect because it's got like the brush stroke look to it, and then there's another one that has the brush stroke, and it has lots of journaling pieces too, tags, and just lots of different embellishments. And it kind of made it easy for me to, you know, be okay with not picking out an embellishment. And it kind of has that watercolor look too, or the brush stroke look, you know. So I was kind of like, okay, so I am following the recipe. I'm just kind of doing my own thing at the same time, which, like I was saying earlier, again, is kind of one of the nice things about making your own homemade kits. Also, I had, I think this is a, oh, these were all on like a big, huge, I think it was 4x6 or 5x7 piece of paper. I must have a stencil or something that has all of these designs on it. And what I decided to do was just cut them all out. And those can be an embellishment too. I didn't finish cutting a couple of them out, but that's okay. But I really, really liked the patterns on these circles. Then we have some more, oops, just little tags and things. Oh, this one was backwards. And then there's this blue one. So that is the embellishments that I have for this layout. So like I was saying, I probably will use a lot of these little embellishments and things from these two pieces of paper, like these tickets and these little banner strips. What are those called? Tags? I guess they're tags. Those would go really, really well with a lot of these too. The colors go really well together. So, so those are my embellishments that I'm going to use. And then, let's see, let me look at my cheat sheet again. Then, so it was heart embellishments, watercolor looking elements, and then chipboard. And I didn't grab any chipboard for embellishments or anything like that. I incorporated the chipboard into one of the alphas that I chose. I have this super old chipboard alphabet. I barely have used it, as you can see, and so I want to use more of that one. So that's where I included the chipboard. Then we have a tile alpha. So I have a bunch of these little tile alphas. So, and this one isn't really a tile, but I kind of liked the colors on it, so I kind of included that in with the tile. And then this one, it's not really tiles, but I kind of liked it for embellishments, just to kind of add that extra little embellishment piece. And then this was another mixed media paper that I kind of cut out and cut apart, where I did a bunch of different colors. And I have this stencil still. I don't know where it is, but so that's kind of part of the watercolor look for embellishments. That's what I went with, was just the stenciling. And then I found this Maggie Holmes Heritage floral, and it's just a bunch of different pieces. And so I stuck that in with the embellishments too, and I totally forgot about it because I stuck it with my alphas. But I think I might pull these out of the paper, or the holder. Oh my goodness, my words are escaping me. I think I'm going to try to use up the flowers and probably like these little tag pieces and stuff like that. So I'll probably pull this out so then I'll actually use them. But this is going to be part of my embellishments too. And these frames are really pretty. I don't know that I'll use them though. And then this one does have like some words on here as well. So that one would be good for, oh my goodness. I should have done this before, but I totally forgot I even had this in my kit because I just stuck it with my alphas instead of my embellishments. And so we've got those phrase stickers, and then we also have some cute little butterflies. Like I said, Maggie Holmes, flowers and butterflies. Those are like her things, her sticks. And then I probably won't use that. So I think that's gonna go in. I might cut these apart so that they'll fit in my little thing, but I really do love those for part of the embellishments as well. Then for the metallic alpha, I picked this one. This is American Crafts, and it's called Maggie, which goes really, really well because I am using some of Maggie Holmes's stuff, right? Then I also pulled out Amy Tangerine, and this I could use for embellishments as well. I forgot, like I said, I forgot I had all of these things as embellishments. Because they were all just sitting with my thickers. But, so I have Amy Tangerine. These two are Amy Tangerine. And I want to say this is the BU collection for this one. I'm not sure if this was with the BU collection or not. But this was copyright 2019. And this one is copyright 2019. So I imagine these were both with the BU collection by Amy Tangerine. And then I also have this Heidi Swap stickers, and I really loved the metallic stickers on this. The biggest reason I picked this was for the flowers and the metallic little stickers on the back. So that was the reason why that one was turned around when I showed it to you guys. And then this Cocoa Vanilla Studio from the Daydream collection. This is the accessory stickers, and I just really loved all the hearts and the flowers on this piece of paper. So that is my kit. It's kind of crazy and all over the place, but I'm really happy and excited to use it, and I might actually keep this kit together and use it when I feel like scrapbooking. When I don't have like a huge plan of what I want to do. I might just do that. So I think I'm going to spend some time and cut down these Maggie Holmes things and just kind of cut out these. And I'll just leave them in this even after this month is over so that I can actually just use my kit up. But anyway, this is my kit. I probably won't take any kit pictures just because I'm sick and I'm tired and I want to go to bed now. But I'm really excited to start using this, and I'll probably start posting videos over on the Crafty Maven Getaway a lot more with my For the Love of Homemade kits. That's kind of something that Hannah and I talked about, was doing all of our For the Love of Homemade kits videos over on the Crafty Maven Getaway so that we get more views over there, because we're trying to build up that channel and we're trying to start a crafty store over on the Crafty Maven Getaway blog and website. So I will make sure to have all of those links down below to the Crafty Maven Getaway social media and the website and everything so that you guys can check it out. But we are planning on having the store, the shop part of the website open. Let's see, today is the 14th, and I'm hoping to get this posted today. If not today, then tomorrow. And we will have the Crafty Maven Getaway shop open on the website hopefully by February 22nd or 23rd is what we're kind of trying to plan. And we're going to kind of do like a little soft launch because we don't have everything we want in the shop yet. We're just kind of starting to get stuff. And both of us are super excited. Like, Hannah's been doing so much work. She's been doing a lot more work than I have because my life is kind of crazy right now. But I'm hoping that I will be able to start focusing more on the Crafty Maven Getaway and helping Hannah bring people back to that website and to the Facebook group. I'll leave a link to the Facebook group down below. Hannah's been really good about chatting in there and sharing everything in the Facebook group. So if you guys were fans of the Crafty Maven Getaway a long time ago when we first started, I think we started it, back in 2015? And it was a humongous thing until about like 2018, 2019, I think was the last post. But that was when Hannah kind of took a step back, and then I was really sad, but I mean, I wasn't in a place where I could, take over anything for her. So now we're back. Both of us are back, and we're trying to scrapbook full time and make this like our business. So we're super duper excited. And I just bought a printer, and it was like a $600 printer. And so if you guys want to buy like things that are printables, we're going to put printables up on the website, but you don't want to go and print it yourself and you want it to be pre-printed, I'm thinking that that's something that we're going to offer on the website, which is something that I have wanted to do for probably about 2 years. That has been my goal, and I just haven't had enough time or money, but the kids needed a new printer for school, so we were able to get that for the kids for school. So I was super duper excited, and it can print up to 13 by 9. So we could do like 12 by 12 papers. We could do like so many things. So I'm so super excited. Make sure to run on over to the Crafty Maven Getaway website. Like I said, I'll leave all the links below so that you can click on them, check them all out. Hannah and I are super excited, and hopefully we can get this all going so that we can be back and be a part of this community, because we both have missed it a ton. I've been I never fully left, but I kind of have been not around as much as I used to be, and I really, really want to get back to doing it like a lot more and kind of gradually make this my full-time business. So I'm super excited about that. So make sure, I think I'm going to post this video on my channel as well as the Crafty Maven Getaway. So just make sure that you check out, if you're watching this on my channel, make sure you check out the Crafty Maven Getaway. I will talk to you guys very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye. You know what? I totally forgot one of the things because it fell off on my bed. But before I say goodbye, I am going to use embossing paste in this kit. So the kit recipe calls for, I think it's texture paste, but I don't have any texture paste right now. And but I did find this embossing paste from Alt New. And so I thought I would start using this, and it actually, like, it's very creamy, and I'm so super excited. Like, I don't even know how long I've had this, but I have it, so I'm going to start using it, and that is going to be in place of the texture paste that Hannah put in the recipe. So yay for that. I'm so super excited to like start getting into mixed media too. Anyway, now, thanks for watching. I hope that you guys have a great scrappy weekend. Bye!
Artlist.io